Hello students, today in this video lecture we will discuss about building a simple network topology and configuring it for static routing protocol using packet tracer. So I have my Cisco packet tracer software over open here. So as we previously understood how to make a simple network or how to build a particular topology, so we continue about that concepts into this video lecture as well. For this we required to build a network topology which contains some switches, some routers and some end devices. For building such a network, first we would click on end devices and we would first select PC. So select PC and just drag it. For this particular network I would use 4 workstations. Okay, these are my 4 workstations. Now I have to connect these two uh, machines together by using a switch, and these particular two machines together by using another switch. So I just click on network devices and then I will click on switches and will select one switch from over there and just simply drag it. Again I will click on another switch and just simply drag it. Now I have my workstation and switches over there. Now I would require two routers so that I can build one network over here and one network over here. So just again I will click on network devices, then I will click on router and select one router. Okay, and just drag it. Again I will select the same router for the second network. Okay, now we have all the components required to build a particular network. So first thing, we have to connect all these devices, networking devices and workstations together. So we have to click on connections. Okay, if you don't get anything, just select an automatic mode. When you select an automatic mode, it automatically select which type of wire suitable to make a connection between two devices. Okay, so I first click on PC 0 and just drag it to switch. Okay, again I will click on automatic selection, then just click on my PC and connect it to my switch. Okay, just click it. Again the same procedure would be applied to another network. I just click on my PC. Again I would select automatic selection of connection and just click on both the devices. Now I have connected switches to my both the workstation, but still this network is very incomplete. To make it complete, I have to connect switch to the router and this router to this router to make it a complete network. So first again I would select automatic selection and just click on my router and click on my okay. So I would connect this. Again I will click on automatic selection, just click on my switch and then click on my router. Okay, now both the routers, so this makes this is a particular network number 1 and this is a network number 2. Now I would have to connect this network all together so that it becomes one complete network. So for that purpose I have to connect these two routers all together. Okay, so I will select automatic connection and click on my one router and drag the wire to another one. As you can saw on the screen, all router and switches which are different devices. Router is a different device, my switch is a different networking device. So as I told in previous lecture that for connecting two different devices we always use a straight cable. You can see here on my cursor shows the straight cable. So this is a straight cable. Again my switch is a different networking device and my PC is another device. Okay, so for connecting these two different devices, again automatically selected the straight cable. So remember that for connecting the same devices we use cross cable, as this router is same and this is also a same device. So for connecting same device crossover cable is used, and for connecting two different networking devices a straight cable is used. Okay, now moving forward, you can see that some these green shows the these are some ports. Okay, these ports are green, that means they are active. But these are the ports of routers which are which shows red in color, that means they are inactive. So first first thing we have to do, we have to make all the ports of routers that connect router to router, two routers together, and router and switches together. We have to make that port enable, or we have to make that switches active. For doing this, we just simply have to click on router, then a router window will be appeared on screen. Then we have to click on configuration. When we click on configuration, we can saw the two types of ports are available. First one, when you so first one is gigabit ethernet 000 and gigabit ethernet 001. So first I will click on gigabit ethernet 000. So you can see on screen there is a port status. We have to first make it on, or we have to click on. When I click turn it on, all the ports become green. Okay, you can see there is a port which is orange in color, because these ports take a little bit time to get active. Okay, now we have to go to IP configuration, where I have to put one IP address. Okay, for IP address I will assign one IP address to my router, that is 192.168.2.3. okay, so just I will click on subnet mask. It will be automatically chosen as 255.255. Again, for the same router, I will now click on my second port. Okay, for this I would like to assign one IP address, that is 192. Okay, first thing we have to do is turn it on. Okay, so now it become turned it on, and I have to assign one IP address over here, that is 192.168.1.2. okay, just simply click on subnet mask. Okay, now just close it. Now click on the second router and click on config. Again select gigabit ethernet. So first turn it on, then give one IP address. Okay, first IP address we have to given is 192.168.3.3. okay, now you can assign whatever IP address you have to assign. Just make sure it would be in this format only, starting from 192, or you can assign 0 to 255, whichever number you want. Just you can put it at the last end. Okay, just click on this. Now I click on the next ports. Again I will turn it on. Again I would assign one IP address to it, that is 192.168.1.4. okay, assigning this IP address is totally depends upon user. For my purpose, or for my sake, I would assign this type of IP address to him. Okay, so you can see all my ports are now active. Okay, so first thing, just I want to click on this IP address. Okay, I would make a note over here. Okay, first thing, to know a port we have to click on it. Okay, you can click on, hover your mouse over the port, so you can see the port name. So GIG000. So first I will make a note over here and assign an IP address which I already assigned to that router. So the IP address is 192.168.1 2.3. okay, then again I will click hover the mouse over here. Okay, for this I would assign assign IP address over here, that is 192.168.3.3. okay. For my purpose I would copy this. So okay, now moving towards this G001, when you hover your mouse over here you can see it's G001. So first thing is I have to assign one. Okay, I have assigned this. This is 1.3, and again for this okay, for this I would like note, just control V, 192.168.1.4. okay, these are the IP address I have assigned. Now moving towards assigning IP address to particular desktop. Okay, sorry, we have to click on desktop, then go to IP address configuration, then just simply give one IP address, select static, give one IP address, that is 192.168.2.7. okay. Now subnet mask is already assigned. First this we have to assign the default gateway, because we are using two networking devices, router and switch, so we have to assign a default gateway for this PC is so this PC is connected to this router, so default gateway would be 192.168.2.3. as my this PC is connected to this router 0, so I would assign the router IP address of this router as a default gateway. Okay, then close it. For again this PC I would do the same procedure, desktop IP configuration, I would assign one IP address over here, so 192.168.2.9. okay, giving an IP address is totally depends upon the user. Okay, for again we have to assign one gateway. Again you can see this PC1 is also connected to router 0, so I would assign the IP address of router 0 as a default gateway, so 2.3. okay, just close it. Then moving towards the PC2. okay, again go on desktop, again select the static mode, then assign one IP address over there, that is 192.168.3.5. okay, next we have to assign subnet mask. Okay, now you can see my PC2 is connected to router 1, so I would have to assign the address of router 1 as a default gateway. So the address of router 1 is 192.168.3.3. okay, close it. Again click on PC number 3, do the same procedure. Okay, go to desktop, go to IP configuration, assign one IP address to this. Okay, I would assign 192.168.3.7. again click on subnet mask. Again this my fourth PC or PC number 3 is connected to router number 1, so I would again enter router number 1's IP address as my default gateway, so 192.168.3.3. okay, just close it. Now all my IP addresses assigned. Again I would label this IP address for our remembering purpose. So this is 192.168.2.7. okay, I just simply copy it so I can assign IP addresses quickly. So I will press Ctrl C from my keyboard. Again I will click on place a note. Again I will just paste it over here and make it 2.9. Okay, again, okay, again I would click on place a note, control V, or I already copied. For this time, as the default gateway is 3.3, my address would be changed from 2 to 3, and the IP address is 3.5 for this. And so now, as I just copy this, again click on place a note, and now place a note, sorry, okay, and just paste it. So this is 3.9, I guess. I would assign 3. Okay, 3.7. Okay, so my network is ready now. Okay, now my network is completed. So for first thing uh, we have to saw whether it is working properly or not. So first we send a simple PDU or simple message from one node to another node. For first I would like to send one packet from PC0 to PC1. So first I will select one PDU and drag it over here, and then I will go to simulation mode. Okay, I will close this window here. Okay, and then I will click on this icon, that is capture then forward. Okay, what is this? So first I would like to select this packet to uh, sorry for this, I would like to select this packet to this network. So this PC0 is my destination source address, and PC1 will be my uh, destination address. So I will click on capture then forward. Okay, okay, my from PC1 my packet is reached to my switch. Now I again click on. Okay, now you can see as PC0 is my destination address, router would reject it, and my PC0 would like to uh, would select it. Okay, so suppose I will, you can say this is a status in progress. Okay, next, suppose I want to send a new PDO from PC0 to PC2. Okay, so I just click on take it. As you can see, we can't send this message to, okay, we can't send message from one PC0 to PC2 because uh, uh, yeah, okay, this is in progress, we have to wait for it. Okay, it would be failed because uh, we can't connect because we can't send one packet to this router, because we have to use, for this purpose we have to use a routing. For using routing, you can click on the router and right click. Okay, then go to configuration and go on routing. You have to select static. Okay, so in this type of routing we can in this type of network we can transmit from only one network, that is we can move from we can send message from PC0 to PC1. Okay, here shows the status, that is in progress. Now this is in progress, but whenever this progress turns on completed, then it will show successful, because we are transferring from PC0 to PC1. But while we can't transfer the message from PC0 to this PC2, because okay, we are transferring PC1 to PC3. This would be failed, because we can't transmit a message from one network to another network. For transmitting these messages from one network to another network, we need to provide a routing. Okay, that's why we required a routing. Okay, we can provide on two type of routing, that is static routing or dynamic routing. For this, as we are performing a experiment that would tell us to perform static routing, so we will first select do the static routing. So first we have to click on this magnifying glass, then click on our router. Okay, then you can see a pop-up menu over here. We have to select a routing table over here. Okay, now you can see in this routing table means router, the particular ways or the particular IP addresses which are connected to that particular routers are shown in this type. Okay, first one is 1.68 192.168.1.3 over here, then 192.168.2 over here. Okay, you can see four addresses because there are four ports, that is giga 1 00001. So this would use only these two IP addresses. Okay, that's why we can't transmit from one network to another network. For transmitting messages from this particular one network to this particular network, we have to do a static routing. For that, just click on, okay, just select router, okay, select a router, then go to the configuration. There you can see a routing. You have to click on static routing. You have to assign here a network address. Okay, another network address. For this router one's IP address would be a next address, so I would assign here 192.168.3.0 because it is a starting address. Then we have to assign a mask, that is 255.255 plus 0.255.0. Then next hop. Okay, the next hop means the IP address of neighbor router. For this router 0, the IP address of its neighbor router is 192.168.1.4. So I would assign this here 192.168.1.4. Then just simply click on add. When you add this, you now see network address 192.1.3.024 via 192.168.14. okay, just close this window. Now again click on magnifying glass, select the router and go to the routing tables. Now you can see there is a S, that is S stands for static. Okay, static routing 192.163.3.0. okay, and the next hop is 192.168.1.4. now for the similar process we have to apply for router 1. So click on magnifying glass, click on the router, go to the routing table. You can see here 1.0, 1.4, 3.0 and 3.3. so we have to add 2.3 network to this router. So again do the same procedure, close this window, select this selection icon, click on that router and go to the routing, select static. Again we have to assign a network IP. okay, for this router the network IP would be 192.168.2.0. 192.168 168.2.0. again we have to add here mask, that is 255.255.255.0. then we have to assign a next hop. okay, next hop would be 192.168.1.3. So we assign it over here 192.168.1.3. Okay, then we have to click on add. Okay, I have, instead of point I use 3, so add. Okay, now you can see 192.2.0/24 via 192.168.1.3, okay, is added. Okay, to check whether it is added or not, we have to just simply click on this magnifying glass, go to the router 1, go to the routing table, and now you can see over there one S means static. So we have performed the static routing over here, that is from 192.168.2.0 to next hop would be 192.168.1.3. okay, now we can transmit the messages from this particular network to this network. Okay, first I will select the selection icon, then I will select the PDU. Okay, simple PDU, or you can add complex PDU. For this purpose I will add simple PDU. So we can transmit a message from this PC3 to this PC1. okay, now you can see, as my network is very slow, you cannot see the status over here. So for this PC0 to PC1, first would be it is successful, then second would be fail, and this third would be successful, as we have performed static routing over here. Okay, so to check this, I can simply click on this icon. Okay, now you can see from PC1 to PC2. okay, this is rejected because we have transmitting a message from PC1 to PC2. so this is what we do while using a static routing. This is what building a simple network topology and adding a static routing to it. Okay, thank you.